Telecare would like to thank Ridgewood Savings Bank for their continued support of our programming. They take banking personally.
Welcome back to the floor of Nassau Community College for the 2004 Nassau County Wrestling Championships. I'm Tom Howard, your host this evening, and I'm joined by legendary wrestler and referee Reggie Jones for tonight's action. Tonight you're going to get to see the Division I and Division II Nassau County Championships along with the Catholic State Championships. So you're in for an evening of great wrestling. Sit back and enjoy. And Reggie, we have a unique situation this evening because never before has the state come up with a two-division championship team. It's a little different.
Yes, it is. It's a little different. And I think that people should know it was actually figured out because of the population of particular schools. For instance, 9 through 12, if the school is under 800 kids, they're in Division II. And above that, they're in Division I. So consequently, what we have is two divisions, and this is a new format, actually, for wrestling here in the state of New York.
And I'd like to say also, a team had a choice. If they were a small school, they could opt to move up into Division I if they wanted to. A couple of school districts on Long Island, like Sherwin Wade and River out east, decided to make that move, and they're actually competing in Division I. So you can do one or the other. It really is it's different for us, and we're going to get to see the Division I championships first, followed by the Division II championships later, and you're going to get to see tonight basically all the action. You're going to get to see the points scored. You won't get to see the whole match because it was very difficult. Friends of Long Island Wrestling had to do a lot to get everybody ready to get this thing filmed. The knowledge of filming, to get the crews there, it really was very difficult.
Yes, and the Friends of Long Island Wrestling, by the way, have done so much work and really did it without any help from other organizations. I mean, I think the fellows that are behind this and have been able to produce something like this, they could certainly use the support from outside sources to help.
Well, they're a volunteer organization. It's a not-for-profit. Pascal Perry, Jerry Secular, head of it. I mean, these guys are doing a great job, and we want to get them some help. And let's just talk very, very quickly now about the championships coming up. It's a little different this year. We have 4 or 5 teams near the top. Long Beach looking to earn a county championship to take on MacArthur, but really right now, there's not many teams that have a lot of kids in the finals as they used to have.
Well, no, there isn't. No particular team is dominating this. They have, it's pretty well spread out amongst all the schools.
Okay, well, you know something? We're going to be back in a little while. You're going to get to see right after these next messages some great wrestling. Stick around with us. We'll be back right after this.
The Friends of Long Island Wrestling is a not-for-profit organization that supports and showcases amateur wrestling at all levels. Our annual wrestling guide gives you the opportunity to read about the current stars and teams as well as the legendary coaches who still inspire. Also featured are bios of those inducted into the National Wrestling Hall of Fame, previews of local colleges, and human interest stories. If you are interested in helping us promote the great sport of wrestling, then join the Friends of Long Island Wrestling today.
Welcome back to the floor of Nassau Community College for the 2004 Nassau County Wrestling Championships. Well, the wrestlers have gone through all the action, the semifinals, and they're here for the county championship bout right now. It's the Division I championships, and although 5 teams are in the hunt for the Division I championship, it really is an individual matter right now. Our first match of the evening is 96 pounds, P.J. Gillespie of Long Beach against Shane Strumweiser of Massapequa. P.J. Gillespie's in the royal blue on the left-hand side, or light blue. Dark blue is Shane Strumweiser from Massapequa. Now, actually, he's on the left-hand side, Reggie.
Yes, he is. And I think it should be mentioned here, this is an unusual situation. I have two young kids out there in this first bout. This is Gillespie is a freshman, and Strumweiser is a 8th grader.
And you get to see right there, early in the matches, you see we're just picking up a lot of the points in here. But you see that Gillespie is down and has his 2 points down on the single leg. And again, we'll mention throughout the night tonight, you're going to get to see basically the highlights of the matches. We didn't have time, as we said in the open, Reggie, to film the entire matches. You see right there the cradle by Gillespie, and I guess Reggie Jr., your son, coached with Paul Gillespie, PJ's dad, for many years.
Yes, for many, many years. And this little kid, when he came out there, I think he had a headgear put on when he got born. So he certainly knows about knows the wrestling, and certainly his father has contributed a great deal to his expertise out there.
Well, I think we're going to see Strumweiser.
He's trying to turn him. He's cranking him.
You can see he's using that
cranking
ball arm.
But ref's got to watch out for potentially dangerous with that. Sometimes that arm gets really bumped up there.
See right now, this is the beginning of the second period. It's a 2-0 score at the end of the first period for Gillespie. He just got his escape there, so it's 3-0 Gillespie.
It was a nice turning.
And I started to say before, Strumweiser only an 8th grader, maybe a little nervous, I'm not sure, in his first county championship, but I think that's a name that our fans out there should remember. Coach Gary Mims, he knows how to make champions in Nassau County. I think we're going to see Strumweiser around for many years to come.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's getting on the leg. Got a nice dump in there.
Fireman and didn't put him to his back, but always working to put him to his back. That's for sure.
Tom makes it hard to wrestle a tall kid. I always found it very difficult because it was like you'd go in for a leg and he'd be draped over your back. This kid is pretty fearless, PJ.
You get in on a single leg there, but you're right. He's over the back grabbing onto your leg. Maybe you don't get the takedown even though you initiated it.
And he's still working. He's coming to the side. The boy underneath's pretty well tied up here. Can't do much.
You saw right there, he didn't stay behind. He came out to the side, working for the pin, which is good. The referees want to see that. They want to see you working for the pin all the time.
Yeah. Sometimes they're on top, Tom, working for a pin, and you hear people saying he's riding parallel. Well, sometimes you have to work your fall point.
That's it. And we're beginning of the third period. You saw Strumweiser decided to take the neutral position. He was down 5-0. I guess after the 2 periods, he decided that I can't get out from the bottom, so I'm not going to choose bottom. See, nice stuff.
Nice stuff.
Real nice job. And right now, the score is 7-0 for Gillespie. Seems to be dominating this match pretty much. See your son Reggie Jr. sitting over there, straight in the corner, doing the refereeing, and we'll be talking about different refs throughout the night.
That's right. He doesn't have his jacket on, though. I noticed that.
Well, we have a lot of great refs this evening. They're actually with the Division I and Division II championships going on. There are actually 12 refs instead of 6 in the final.
Well, they're going on right now.
Exactly. You'll see occasionally, you'll see side-by-side championships, and we'll be back later this evening, so stick around with Division II championships also. So watching Division I right now, watching PJ Gillespie of Long Beach right now with a 7-0 lead over Shane Strumweiser, the 8th grader from Massapequa.
Yeah, I've got him pretty well tied up.
This is the first of 15 bouts we're going to be watching this evening, and you see right there trying to tilt a little freestyle move, trying to get Strumweiser on his back is Gillespie, but with 30 seconds left to go in this match, Gillespie's really taking control.
And you see the ref, he's indicating that he hasn't broken that 45-degree angle. Once he breaks that, he starts counting. And he could get a 2-point near fall or a 3-point near fall, depending on how long he holds him.
And there we have our first Nassau County champion for 2004. It's PJ Gillespie of Long Beach High School, coached by Ray Adams. Our second match this evening features a senior from Baldwin, Keith Capone, and a junior from Garden City, Chris Riley. Greg, we see Capone on the left with the Baldwin Bruin, or Golden Waves, as it used to be known back in the 50s and 40s, I guess, with the Bruin paw print on his back.
Yeah, I don't even know what a Bruin is, but...
it's a tough bear, Reggie.
Yeah, a tough bear, right, okay.
And you have the Trojan from Garden City, that's Chris Riley, 103-pound match. And early in the match, both wrestlers feeling each other out.
Yeah. Oh, skidding around, no takedown, out of bounds.
Good-looking guy there refereeing this match, I guess, huh?
Well, he got taught pretty good by his father. I don't know who he is.
Reggie Jones Jr. doing our refereeing, and Roy Scott is the match judge on the side. You'll see throughout the night that you have a referee and also a side judge, and the side judge basically there just in case there's a call that the referee wants to...
you get a little help from him sometimes if you need it. You look over, you might be a little hesitant about stalling, for instance, and he could give you, a nod. And it really is there to make sure the right call is made.
You see right now, in deep on the single leg is
Reggie's indicating nothing is happening, no takedown yet, no takedown. It's imminent, though.
But it's a good job right there by Riley pulling him back in. He's looking, he doesn't want him to get out of bounds.
He doesn't want to get him out of bounds.
And you see right there, he gets his 2 for his takedown. And a 3-0 lead. He got an escape all in the period. It's near the end of the second period, and it's 3-0 Chris Riley from Garden City.
Yep, and he's...
Keeper's right behind, nice strength, lifting up and bringing Capone back to the mat.
He's got the power.
In the third period, about 1:30 left, and again, as we'll say throughout the evening, you see a good job there by Capone.
There's a neutral. There's a 1.
Got an escape. Now he's going to need a takedown. He has 1:24 left to get a takedown to tie to work towards overtime.
You see, Reggie, my son stuck his head in there and said, "You're in neutral," so that they know that.
Oh, he almost had a good chance to get the takedown right there and almost back points, but they went out of bounds. Nice job by Riley to get out of bounds. You see the clock, 27 seconds to go, 3-1 is the score.
He hit him for stalling. He's backing away.
Well, good call, but you see Riley being smart, though. You're down, you don't want to give the takedown, so he backs away. It's 3-1 now. He can't afford to give a takedown. You see with 5 seconds to go.
Capone is still driving him, but this is it.
See right there, that's the coach in the far corner from Garden City, Lee Scalfani. Very, very excited. He gets a county champ in Chris Riley at 103 pounds. At 112 pounds, it's Julian Fontaine of Long Beach and MacArthur's Steve DiLorenzo. DiLorenzo on the left, Reggie, Fontaine in the royal blue or light blue singlet.
Yeah, both these boys are real good. I think we're going to see a good match here. Look at this. Almost in on him. Whoop.
When you say Fontaine, they're on a single leg, real slick. Working, bring him back down to the mat.
He's trying to bring him down. He hit him for stalling.
Going to bring him back down.
Well, he was apparently not trying as hard as he should.
Well, as hard as he thought he could, I guess. But you see right there, DiLorenzo gets an escape, so his score in the first period is 2-1. DiLorenzo
He's hitting on the leg again. Whoop.
Ooh, toes. See that? Yep.
If those toes were in, and he had him around the legs, he would have gotten the takedown.
You can see the point given right there. Bill Young, a referee. Side judge is Bobby Aguilino, and Bill Young gave the point now, so it's a 3-2 score. See DiLorenzo now working for his 2.
Here comes MacArthur coming behind. He's got it.
Doing a nice job of gaining the 2 at that point. And we have a match here, Reggie. These guys, I mean, they're going at each other. You can watch how they're wrestling. They're very, very tough.
Well, I tell you, it's hard to get a stalling in on these guys. There they go. Whoop, there's this one.
Got the escape. You see Fontaine back in, looking for the double, but not going to get it there. DiLorenzo doing a good job of coming out, maybe coming around the back.
Here he comes. Whoop, whoop. He's still got enough room. Whoop. They went out of bounds. Both went out.
Bill Young giving the signal there, both out of bounds. And there's the escape. It looks like we may be getting into an overtime with this bout right now. Both wrestlers are really going at each other.
What's the score now, Tom?
Right now it's 6-5, I believe. 1:11 to go in the third period. Oh, there's a takedown.
There's 2.
Escape? No.
Nope.
Didn't get out. Had the what can he say? You see right there, Bill Young saying still had control. Has to get out to get to tie the match up. And he got out.
There's this one.
Not much time left in the bout at this point right now.
Yeah, this could go into overtime.
Tie match. See if we can work for the takedown. 6-6 at this point. 25 seconds to go, and out of bounds. Look at that. You need that takedown right there.
Boy, that had a lot of hair on it.
We're in overtime right now, Reggie. We're in overtime. This is the first shot in overtime. You see nice double.
A takedown to win it. They got 1 minute on their feet.
Fontaine in there real deep, but just can't. Di Lorenzo doing a good job defensively. Fighting to come out.
Yep, he is.
And ready to go out of bounds right there. There they go. There's the call.
You see the coach over there. He's up.
This is it now. We're in the second part of overtime right now, and Fontaine has to get out, and Di Lorenzo has to ride him out.
30 seconds.
We'll stay with you this whole 30 seconds right now. Look at this.
He's almost down.
Coming out.
Oh, nice. He swung around. He's going to hold on to that leg.
Great job. He has to bring it back down to the mat on that leg, though, right? You see, stalemate. Referee called a stalemate, puts it back down. 11 seconds to go in the match. Di Lorenzo on top has to hold him down. Will Granby trying to get out there. Great ride around behind.
Nice move.
He's following every place. Let's see what happens. He still has to get out. He goes one more time. He doesn't. That's a win. Boy, I tell you something. Steve Di Lorenzo from MacArthur, great job. There's your Nassau County champ, 112 pounds. Steve Di Lorenzo, MacArthur High School.
Would you say he's happy?
Our 119 bout features Bruce Popko, defending Nassau County champion from MacArthur High School, and Chris Sirocco in the light blue there from Long Beach, from Division Avenue. I'm sorry, lady. Saw so many Long Beach people moving down the mat and gets us too.
Sometimes a coach wants you to hit his kid for sterling. They want him to be a little more aggressive.
In the old days, you used to bring him over to the side of the mat and just smack him a little, huh, Reggie? But now you can't do that anymore, so let the ref, do the hitting.